So today on Quick Tip Monday, I want to share something with you that I think is going to save you some time and certainly save you some heartache and pain. When you first get started, you're going to be under a lot of pressure to get your loads picked up on time and delivered on time. And because you're new, you're not going to be able to do that as seamless as you would like to. You're not going to be able to post loads and get those loads moved very quickly because you have some challenges you have to overcome. Number one, you're new. You've never done it before, so you have to get in a rhythm, get your system in place, and learn how to get loads negotiated and moved on time. And then number two, you have some credit issues. You are a new freight broker, so you have an N rating, meaning you're too new to rate. So some carriers are not going to be willing to work with you. So you have some issues there you have to overcome, so there's a lot of pressure in the beginning to get loads moved on time. So what we sometimes do, at least what I did, just one time, because I learned from that mistake was, so before we get too far in the presentation, I want to cover some very important things. I'm from the camp that believe if you don't ask, you very well may not receive. So I'm gonna ask that you hit that like button, make the like button turn blue. Does a whole lot for my channel, helps me to get seen by a larger viewing audience. Certainly would appreciate that. Also, if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell and you'll be notified every time I release new videos. Now back to the business. I double booked a load. What do I mean when I say double book? Well, I had already booked a load with a carrier. We had negotiated, rate confirmation had been sent, we're signed up, we're good to go. But because I was already having issues and I had other carriers that had canceled on loads before, I was saying to myself, what if he calls back and cancels? I want to have another carrier ready to go. Now, if you have another carrier and you say, hey, to that carrier, you're going to put him on standby, there's nothing wrong with that. But there is something wrong with what I did. I double booked the load. I had already booked it with one carrier. Then when the other carrier called, I booked it again with that carrier because I was afraid that I was going to get canceled. So once I booked it with that other carrier, now I get another call back from my first carrier. And he says, hey, we're going to cancel that load with you. And I said, cancel? Why are you going to cancel? I'm expecting he's going to say something about my credit rating. And he said, well, we're going to cancel because you booked it with another carrier. And now I got egg on my face. I can't say I didn't do it. I just did it. And he knew I did it. As a matter of fact, it probably was one of his buddies that he got to call me to see if I would do that. So what you have to understand as a freight broker is carriers are small business people as well. They're in business just like you are. And they don't want you holding their truck hostage, telling them that you have a load, and then after they, book that load with you, you're going and trying to book that load with someone else. Now, I understand definitely that you're under pressure, but don't let that pressure drive you to do things that are not ethical. So make sure when you book with one carrier, just go ahead at that time, trust that that carrier is going to move that load. Or if you would like, put another carrier on standby. You can tell them, hey, I have the load booked, not for certain if that carrier is going to be able to pick it up. Would you like to be on standby for the load? That way you're not, trying to book it with one carrier and then book it again with another carrier. Now, in this business, we're going to make mistakes. I cannot tell you the number of mistakes that I made in this business when I first got started. But I learned from those mistakes. I have people tell me sometimes, hey, Brandon, I don't want to make mistakes. Well, you're in the wrong business. Because in this business, you have to be willing to make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and don't continue to repeat those mistakes. That's how we learn. So be willing to make those mistakes. That's just how it goes. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope this information has been helpful. If you're interested in learning more about the freight broker business, check out my free 5-video series titled How the Load Movement Process Works. And if you're a little bit uncertain about what you want to say when you first start calling your shippers, check out my free video titled What Do I Say to Shippers? Until the next time, see you at the top because the bottom is much too crowded.